Why should we trust Mark? That's a very good question. Why should we trust Mark? When it comes down to it, we have to either take the word of those first believers or not. You don't have to, but I choose to, because that word has been tested against the experience of every generation since then, and it has found to be true for everyone since then. That's the best we can say, and that is enough for me. It was tested in the first century. It was tested when Jerusalem fell to the Romans. They flattened the place. They were so angry at the revolt. It seems that Mark was written right around that time, just before perhaps, but it seemed to be looming on the horizon. That seems to be the best guess as to when Mark was written. But Christianity survived that destruction of Jerusalem. We're not tied to that place, you see. Not quite like the Jews and the Muslims who argue about the Dome of the Rock, that place. We don't have to have that place. Instead, we have a person who has faced everything that we face and will face, including death, and yet lives. With that bit of knowledge, every generation since then has been able to read Mark's words and say, that's it. That's the truth. Oh, we can argue about details, but that central, basic thing, that's where it is. And that is the nature of faith then as now. It's no easier then than it is now. It's exactly the same problem. And Jesus comes to us, whether it was in person 20 centuries ago, or whether it's through the voice of someone else today, and says, who do you say that I am? It's the same question. And like Peter, we'll struggle with the answer, you are the Christ, and then spend the rest of our lives trying to figure out what that means in my context.